All right, so I'm just gonna jump right into this message. Um, what I had gotten, um, and this is just random words that I got through scrying with the, fire, because that's one of my major elements, and that kind of works best for me. I got so the flame was like really like spinning, which was odd because I don't see it do it that much. Shift occurring, dance with rejoice, dance like to the beat of your own drum. Original because there's only one you, and among the void and mist there is bliss. And then unlocking your power within. Um, I also, now I don't know what this means. I also heard the name Rory. I heard Rory. I don't know if that's a name. That's a play. Rory. I heard Rory, and I asked if I should say that, and they said yes. So I don't know what that is about. Um, I mean, maybe if it's relates to somebody, they'll know. Maybe there's something in this message that's for you. I'm not really sure. Anyways, okay, let me just kind of try to. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna jump right in. Um, the vibe that I'm getting, the energy that I'm already just picking up is just this. I don't know. It's lighter. It's certainly lighter. I was definitely always a person growing up who, I said this in a previous video where just like you always felt this like weight on your shoulders. And really it was just a lot of heavy, heavy energy. Again, with things going on and new frequencies and codes coming into, the planet that's here, that's available for people to be able to tap into. Um, what else too is just kind of what, the vibe is on that is, again, I can't say this enough, but really tuning into your heart, tuning into your intuition, and really just, this again, it's only January. It's the beginning stages of a whole new year, whole new cycles. A lot of planets are going direct. Thank God, okay? Thank God for that, because it's been a hot mess of communication over here. But, anyways, again, with the new moon, this is a great time, once again, to really feel into what it is that you want to create, because that really is the key. It's the vibration, it's the frequency, right? Um, so yeah, it's just feeling a little lighter, for sure. But again, that doesn't come without clearing it out, making sure in the mornings you're getting up, doing your meditations, whether it is a 5 minute grounding meditation, clearing out your energy real quick. Just it, yeah, because we all know if you go, I mean, it's okay once in a while to forget, right? But if you're not continuing it, it does get heavier. Maybe that's the point there. Maybe that's the point. Okay, yeah. That just flew. River movement. Again, the message today was about shake up. Get ready for the shake up. All right, then we have rainbow blessings. Yo, I swear, whoever tunes into my channel, yo, we all got a ish ton of blessings coming in, okay? For real, because blessings, miracles have been popping up. Like, it's just on a whole another level. Maybe you guys have seen a rainbow recently, wherever you're at. I mean, this is your sign, because look at that in the card, a rainbow. You are moving towards your dreams, what you want to create. But you really got to stay focused, stay in the frequency, right? Stay in the flow, the ebb and the flow of life. Whatever comes at you, think before you respond. Is it worth it, right? If it's not, it's not. Because here's the thing, again, with part of this message, just being authentically you. You came here for a purpose. You came here to experience life. And you know what? There's only one you. Nobody literally can be you. You bring a unique gift to this world. You bring a unique frequency energetically, right? That is a miracle and a blessing in itself. You, right? So by you being your authentic self, you're blessing the world with your frequency, right? Be original, be who you are, be who you were made to be. Because, you know, it would be really boring if everybody was the same. We did get Volcano, Vitality, and then they want me to stop with that, and then Vulnerability. Um, okay. Yeah, again, I kind of confirming with that, about making sure, before, say if someone tries to trigger you, right? Again, stop and think before you say something, you know. You could just because I don't know. We did get a few warnings, and that is something to be mindful of. Not allowing yourself to get so angry and get out of alignment with you, right? With who you truly are. When these situations arise, okay, make sure you really take a breather. You know, I think the whole point is, it's don't react. At least for, right now, that's the message as far as don't react. Don't react to certain things. Again, the importance of the new moon. Don't allow other people or yourself to throw you off here. You know, really focus, because I really feel like for a lot of us, this is a huge year. Just a lot of people, again, in their own personal journeys, everyone has their, like, return of Saturn, things like that, or, you know, those longer cycles, right, coming to a close. So maybe, okay, maybe with me just bringing that up, maybe someone is like, this could make it or break it for you as far as like going on to the next transition, with shift occurring. So maybe for a lot of people too, it's that end of those cycles, right? Stepping into like holy-ish, like you just, like the latest 10 whatever years, right? Those cycles that some of you guys were going through, you have a huge opportunity to close those cycles out. And I can't believe I'm talking about this. So this has to be for somebody, because I don't know too much about this. Like, I do know a little bit. I have researched a little bit of it, but the fact that it's being brought up to me right now, that also could be why this is a really important time for a lot of people, because this is the year for that. So if this resonates for you and that has to do with you, then absolutely, this is a very important time to end out cycles. Um, so that could be a message there as well. Really, too, not being afraid to be vulnerable. I know, we have had to have these defenses, right? And, growing up and with all the subconscious programming, and just, we've all had to build this shell, or so we thought, right? This shell, to protect ourselves. Again, our adult selves really created this, like, shield to protect the inner child, right? So not even realizing it, though, going around unaware, right? Unawakened to the fact that, because a lot of people don't want to think that inner child healing is important. It's like, oh, and I said this before, like, oh, I don't, that was so long ago, like, it doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah, to you, it doesn't matter, but to your inner child, it does. Because if you think about it like this, okay? If the past, present, and future are all going on simultaneously, then your inner child very well is alive, okay? Everything is actually past, present, and future is all playing at the same time. So that inner child of yours is very well alive. And it's so crazy, because I'm sure many of you guys have had these crazy experiences as well. For this to kind of be Yeah. Okay, so I'm being shown to, I mean, again, sometimes I use my own memories to possibly share and trigger it for other people. But um, I remember when I was 19, and one of the first times I started really practicing with trying to, whatever came to me and the energy and like the automatic writing, right? Again, how much we don't really give our higher selves credit, okay? There was something specific, and I still had this notebook, and it still sits in a closet to this day, um, where I was writing stuff, and there was something specific. It said, it was like, one of the first things was be here, okay? Really crazy. Well, when I first started doing meditations, like I said, because this was only a couple of years ago, where the first regression I ever did, it's crazy, right? Okay, whatever. My only past life regression. But, anyways, so as I started meditating more, I started doing these meditations, and one specifically was me going back. It was inner child work, right? And in there, it was like, tell your, inner child or your adolescent child something, but the message, point being, was be here. Be, and okay, so this is how crazy it is that I actually remember. I remember 19 years old writing that out. That's what I heard. Now, I thought as well it was my spiritual team, not realizing the connection though that my higher self, my 19-year-old self, was very aware of my future self, which now is my past self because this was a couple years ago. But it dawned on me, and I'm like, oh my God, like I then was hearing my future self, and to remember that, and with, it was mind blowing, like for real. So it's, your inner child is very much alive, you know? And I don't know, I just loved that. Like, and I'm sure you guys have had that too, but to me, it like, oh my God, it was crazy to just be able to literally look back at it and be like, because this was not even when I was like my journals, right? Like, this was like a notebook when I said, like, just random, random. And I was like, oh my God, I wrote that. I went and searched for that too. That was crazy. But anyways, so the point being here, shared that memory again just to kind of trigger it. Your all your past selves are very much alive. All your future selves are very much alive if you want to look at it from that point of view. So it is okay to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable going into this year, it's like practice new things, right? Put yourself out there. You guys have lived in the shadows for long enough. I mean, seriously, because if you resonate with me and I'm picking up on your guys' energy, then we really very much have traveled a similar path. I know we all choose different things, but in the end, I know we're all the same. But, there is, when you're here, that people just might vibe better with, certain people, and that's okay. So, again, put yourself out there and be vulnerable. Stop hiding. You're meant to be who you are. Flaws and all, right? Because really, at the end of the day, as long as you're doing right, you're not harming anybody, you're doing what makes you happy, you're not spreading negativity, drama, talking ish, trying to start, shit with other people for what? You don't need to do that. The whole point of being here is to really spiritually grow and be better than you were yesterday. Clear up karmic cycles from the past, all your past lives, all of them, which is a really tough job that we all signed up for. You know what I'm saying? We're not just dealing with like one timeline. We're dealing with like, especially if you've lived a lot of lives. A lot. This has been no easy journey, you guys, and you know that. But you know what? We've done the work. The people that are resonating, you know, it's time to really enjoy this next part of life. Like, I really do feel shifts are occurring, but I feel like it is for, the light workers to finally get a little bit of a break. I mean, we're never, and we signed up for it, and we loved it. This is, like I said, I would never miss this wave for nothing. But we are going to catch a break. It is going to get a lot easier. Things are going to change. And the more we do this together, it'll be a lot easier. Because if we continue, yeah, part of us was supposed to hide back in the shadows. We were. Because we were doing a lot of the heavy load here of the clearing up and raising the, a vibration, the consciousness of the planet, raising our own vibrations. We didn't really have time to necessarily focus on what we wanted, right? Isn't that some crazy ish if you think about it too? We were just trying to get by. We were just trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I think that's the point of this too. Shifts are occurring, right? Spinning. That karma wheel, it's coming back around. And, if you've been doing good and, again, the divine sees everything. So you don't have to worry, And again, if you did come here to kind of clear up and become karma free for the planet, right? Because that's a big part of like your ascension process too. Really clearing out all the karmic from the past so that you do not attain your karma free, right? So try to be mindful of not to keep adding on to the karma, right? Because that's what's important to me. And let me tell you why. Me freeing myself and becoming fully karma free for this planet is a hell of a lot more important than what someone out there has to say about me. Something smart, something stupid. Nobody cares. You're literally fighting or talking ish about somebody who really has their eyes so far ahead of that bullshit. And the reason why most of us, if you're going to relate to this, because if you're the type of person that literally takes the higher road every single time, people take it as a weakness, right? People want to sit there and act like because you don't say something means you don't have a backbone. Well, guess what? Nah. And I hate to say this, but that's how unintelligent somebody is. It's not about being a weak person, right? No, it's about, I care more about myself, being positive, and I don't want to attain any karma that isn't necessary. And that's why people like, me and people like you guys, leave it to the divine. And that's another big message I wanted to get out. Because I'm telling you, there was a warning about people trying to come at you. And the shakeup and everything like that. I'm telling you. And again, I still don't really fully know with this whole week or two thing. I really should probably try to get more into that of why the specific time frame too. Like, yeah, maybe a significant person in your life, but I don't know. I feel like there's something else to this. I really see, look, I always be digging way too deeper. But anyways, that was another part of the message, because as I was meditating this morning, I did, hear a few things from my spiritual team as far as those kinds of things occurring. And not to retaliate. So, message goes for you guys too. I know, sometimes it's just like, but you're that type of person that it doesn't bother you anyway. So, let these people talk, because there is a heavy warning on that, it's part of the cycle, right? That should happen, especially when it comes to clearing karma, right? And ending a cycle. You're going to have those types of people come back around. Take the higher road. You don't want to keep collecting. Again, I call them karma piggyback. I have like two little banks, right? Either you're depositing in your karma bank, or you're depositing coins into your Dharma bank, okay? No, no, no. We are emptying the karma bank out, letting the divine handle the other shit that keeps trying to come, your way, right? And we are now collecting in our Dharma, okay? So, it is not a sign of weakness, you guys. Continue to take the higher road, because you're going to be sitting back over here collecting all your blessings under this beautiful rainbow, and you have no idea. Miracles are good. Like I said, I it's gonna be real good. I can feel that. I can feel those. It's just the vibe. And I've been feeling it for a while. Come to life. Inner trust, big bold vision, listening for truth. Yeah, exactly. 7, spirituality, coming to life. Inner trust, 2. And big bold vision, 6. I mean, look at this. The way that it goes from dark to color. Again. I feel like this is really where a lot of us have been or are at, right? This like fully, completely, look, she has her eyes closed, right? Fully, completely surrender. The in-between, right? Waiting it out, feeling it out. But part of her leg is being painted in color. So again, it's fully feeling stable and confident in yourself, trusting in yourself. Trust, okay? So it's starting to, I don't know if you can see that, but see how part of her leg is starting to, it's being painted. Then we get some color here. So right now, again, this reminds me of the Hermit, where a lot of people are going, resting, reflecting, thinking about their next steps, right? Inner trust, trusting yourself fully. Because look what wants to come out, the real you being uniquely you, okay? Be an original. You don't need to be like nobody else, because nobody can be like you. And that's the point. But look at this. I mean, it's just beautiful. Okay, so I just saw like pulsating. I just heard connect with nature. Really get in tune with Mother Earth's pulses, right? The vibration of her pulsing. All the colors of the rainbow. Make sure when you do, when you ground, I don't know about you guys, but I prefer to go ground into the crystalline grid and Mother Earth's heart. I don't just ground myself, and I've said this before, but I don't just ground myself because, to end just the earth. I prefer to be in the crystalline, not the karmic paradigm. So that might be, so I don't know if a lot of you guys already know that, but maybe someone tuning in doesn't know that. You don't really want to ground into the karmic frequency. I would suggest the crystalline grid, not the karmic grid. But really connecting with nature more and kind of being in tune. Again, I had said this, what's going on around you? Really listening though, and listening with your heart, not just your ears, your intuition and your heart. Being in the stillness, right? Patience is a part of it. You're not just gonna, all of a sudden start hearing it if you're not there yet, People give up before the miracle's even seen, or the blessings are even seen. You know, people think that, oh, once you just decide to meditate, you're just going to instantly connect. It might be that way for some people. I mean, to be honest, it was a lot easier for me, um, on certain aspects because, again, we lived a lot of lives, right? But the point is, don't just give up because you don't see results right away. I mean, we're so programmed to want instant this, instant that, you know? Everything's trying to get quicker with technology. I mean, personally, a lot of you guys would resonate with being an old soul in the simpler days, right? Like, yeah, technology's good, but, if you use it for the right reasons and stuff, but you also gotta take time to really connect with Mother Earth, and I think that's kind of why that was brought up, because I had no idea why that was brought up. I'm more or less letting them guide me on this one. I'm just feeling real good, and I want to give, a message that they kind of want to talk about. Because I feel like it's just one of those days where it's just a random subject. Like, let's just see where this goes. Winging it. All right, we got Golden Palace and education. Okay, so I just got rewriting your story again. I really did. And I know it says education, but again, right now I feel like this is about recreating your life, your story. Start writing the new chapter. And yes, if that does involve going and, to take classes, or we've said this before about, like, you know, getting certified in something, starting something that you want to do, or education too, just more knowledge. A lot of people that are watching my channel obviously are truth seekers, right? I mean, come on. Always wanting to, learn more and more and more. I've been doing it since I was a kid. My hobbies were like reading books and things like about this kind of stuff, different time periods, different cultures, different, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that never gets old, you know? So maybe there's another area, right, where you want to improve yourself. Don't take it as just education, but I did here rewrite your story. And Golden Palace. They want me to read this one out of the book. Let's see, number 23. That could be significant to somebody. There is always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. Yo, stop, see? That's okay. Confirmation. Happiness that is long overdue for us, guys, okay? The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are. How authentically you're living your life. Yo, exactly. What is it? Original, because there's only one you. Exactly. Beat to your own drum. This is exactly what I channeled right before this. Oh my god. All right. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards. Yo, I told you guys, there's gonna be a lot. I feel it. But things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. Yo, I swear I could just stop it right here, because for real, like, to be honest, that is the energy. I was just like, it's just this, I don't know, lighter, brighter, like, I don't feel that weight anymore, because you know what? I don't have to carry it, and neither do you. You can choose. The time is right to step more into your happiness. We haven't had the time to even think about it, so it's like, oh, like, what are we doing now? What do we do now? I feel like a lot of us are just like so used to like being on the go, up and down, you know what I mean? Work, like But not just our, and I don't mean just work, I mean our spiritual work. A lot of us are going off to different planets doing different things. You know, when we sleep, we don't even get sleep. You know, we're working elsewhere, we're training, we're doing ish, you know. And I think this is the point. This is our time as light workers, starseeds, right? The people that have put in the work to really, I feel like, kick back and relax a little bit, man. You know, especially if you're getting to the level of co-creating, you know? Now you get to, oh shit, that's why they said now you get to rewrite your story. Oh my God. Wow. Yes, because look what wants to come in. Oh my God, yeah. It's not just the education. Rewrite your story. The Golden Palace. You've earned it, you guys. This is wow. Okay, so oh my God, I love them. Confirmation. All right, let's see what else they want. All right, they want one of the, I don't know about one. When I say one at first, let me say, but they want these ones. Step up and lead. That's right, lead by example. Remember, we got that in yesterday's free or another, one of them. But yeah, lead by example. Take the lead. I just heard two. Shine. I just heard this is not a message of improvement today. Be proud of yourself. Yo, exactly. Stop. Practice gratitude. Yes. You know, practice gratitude. I heard for yourself. That's exactly what I heard. Practice gratitude for yourself. This is not a message for what you need to continue healing today. Okay, I just heard back. This is a thank you. This is a straight up thank you from the divine for all of your guys' hard work. This is not. Be proud of yourself. Oh, shoot. And the card, I don't know if anyone saw that, but it just spun. Oh my God. And I literally wrote this. Spinning. Oh my God. Shift occurring. And that card about be proud of yourself just spun. Wow. You guys, this is really step up and lead. Be proud of yourself and shine. I think I said that last week too, like you've done the work, like you've done the work. You don't have to carry this load anymore. You are initiated and graduated, right? To become a co-creator for your own life. And don't keep adding more karma now, okay? Put it in your Dharma bank, not your karma bank. Don't stoop to these people's level. And don't hold yourself back. This is a congratulations, it's what this is. Work through your feelings. Yeah. Again, know your worth. Break through the tension. It's true. And let your fears dissolve. It's so true. This is exactly what it is. It's like a fear of like, we're so used to just feeling like we have to fix something or did it. Oh my God, this is actually shocking me. I did not know it was going here. Oh my God, you work through your feelings and know your worth. Why? Because you're just like, you're not used to like getting these blessings and step up and lead, right? You're not used to being in the spotlight. You're not used to all eyes on you and shine, right? In your community, in your family, in this, in whatever area, relationships, you're going to have people that are just even more attracted now because you know why? You allowed your light to shine even brighter. You were always seen, but you were seen by the wrong people. You were always seen. Your light has always been seen. But the wrong people are the ones that try to kick you, make you feel not confident. Again, it's all divine timing. It's all divine order. It built you to become stronger. That's what this is. So that's why I might be fucking with the people a little bit, right? Like, oh my God, is this really happening? It's like a, it's like a shock. It's like, oh my God, like what? It's almost like you don't know what, that's how I feel. Like this is the energy's like, you gotta like poke yourself. Like, is this shit real? Is this ish real? Because when you receive all this stuff coming in, all the new blessings, miracles, like I said, by the spring and summer, you are just gonna feel completely different. So work through this. Work through this. You know, don't not trust it. Trust the process. Do not fear the changes that are coming in. Know your worth. You are worthy. I feel like we're trying to get prepared here for like what the hell? But that was a shift, a whole different shift occurring. You went from the black sheep to like the golden sheep, right? Something like that. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a shift, like a complete like what is it, 360? Like just boom, like I don't even know, flipped all the way around. Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, okay. Well, this is nice, so that's good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. Exactly. Oh. You're in grace. You certainly are. Coming into power and giving birth. Manifesting dreams. Coming into power. It says, I step into my power boldly and confidently. Yo, look, and look, she's stepping into a golden light. Didn't I say you went from the black sheep to like a golden sheep? Look at that. Well, well, well. And giving birth. I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. Yes, you are. By being authentically you. Be original. Be authentically you. And manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. They certainly are, you guys. Wow. I mean, I don't even know. Let's see where else they want to take this, because I like this, you know. Again, this is just a little thank you message, guys. So, from them. It's exactly what I heard. All right. And they don't want me to go much further. Okay. So we're going to end it. This is literally a thank you message. And ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Exactly. And that's probably why they've been so heavy on you manifesting. This was like a couple weeks ago too. It was like the affirmations like are very important, because they want to bring you guys your blessings, but you have to allow them to as well. Ask them. Because of those universal laws. Make sure daily you allow your spiritual team, you know, the highest divine white light, right? And your highest self to guide you in all areas of your life, and allow them to intervene in all areas of your life for your greatest and highest good for yourself and others. I use that shit every day. I really do. And that's half the reason why I walk around on this planet with not a care in the world, because you know what? And not in a bad way. I'm talking about just being in my own head, minding my own business, being happy AF and not giving an ish, okay? Because I know I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. I don't try to push through. I let it flow. I listen. I always have. So, I'm telling you, it flows a lot easier if you allow them. You gotta trust in them enough, right? But you guys do. I mean, obviously, if we're at this level right here with this reading for you guys, whoever these viewers are, you know, that resonate with this, congratulations. I heard it's a must. A congratulations is a must. I just heard thank you for your service. I swear to God. Thank you. Yeah, what? Thank you for your greatest and highest service. We are extremely proud of you all. And we love you immensely and unconditionally. And we are always guiding you every step of the way. Okay, sorry, because I feel it. So, like, it's hard sometimes. I feel stupid doing that on camera. Normally I do my chat. But yeah, that's exactly what they just said. Learn to live free. Be you. Be you. I had to say it. It's like 3 times. Say it. Be you. All right. Yeah, we're gonna end it out now because typically it's kind of the first time I've ever allowed. Like, I don't know. I'm very shy, very humble when it comes to things like that. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. That's my own issue. Okay. All right, and we're gonna end it out the way that I always do. All right. Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Confirmation, a greater love for life. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it. And we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Confirmation. I'm telling you, it's exactly what I said. Well, they said too. That's exactly it. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. I love that. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh, and it says, we just adore you over here. That's so cute. Wow, confirmation again, guys. Again, I'm gonna end it here because that really was more, of a. I just keep the congratulations to those of this who resonates for real. And yeah, if you guys could like, share, subscribe. Again, I appreciate everyone who has been supportive, all your guys' comments, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.